Not that I would change a moment of it. Vicky is my greatest blessing.
Well, that's not what you said the day you threw me out of the house.
What on earth are you talking about?
Mr. Greevy, would you like to hear the story of our last Thanksgiving together?
I am not marrying you, Marion. That is not what this is.
You can't leave me. How are we gonna survive?
And nobody promised to take care of you and plus the kid.
What was because of Victoria? I can send her away.
Yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you?
Or is she the reason that you come by at all?
You are a sick woman, you know that? Goodbye, Marion.
No, you are not leaving.
Get out of my way!
Thomas, please.
Get out of my way!
Victoria, come here quickly. You just couldn't control yourself, could you? Batting your eyelashes like a little whore. Come here. Come here! Take the gun. Aim for his chest. No, I can't. We'll tell the police that he attacked us, that you shot him to protect me. No jury will ever convict you. You'll be hailed as a hero. My God, Victoria, if you don't do this, they will take me away from you forever. You will be all alone. For God's sake, do as I say.
And she was right. The grand jury failed to indict me. Though I was hardly hailed as a hero, the judge sentenced me to a 6-month inpatient psychiatric evaluation. By the time I was returned to her, she had already met Maxwell. And then one night, she saw him sneak into my room. And the next morning, she threw me to the curb. By that spring, they were married.
It's lies. Every word of it.
You threw me out on the street. I was a child. I was 15.
You drove a wedge between me and every man I ever loved. I should have listened to your deadbeat father. Gotten rid of you before you were even born.
Marion, that's enough.
Do not say another word against my wife in this house.
Where are you going?
As far away from you as I can possibly get.
Why, Victoria? This was all I had. This was my last chance. When Maxwell died, we were nearly penniless. I sold the house, liquidated my savings. I have nothing.
But the fur on your back. It serves you right for choosing a pedophile over your own daughter.
I thought at least you'd enjoy taking pity on me.
Pity's not a quality you've taught me.
I have nowhere to go.
Well, we do have a good number of rooms here. Pity, as you say. None of them are for you.
You vindictive bitch.
Oh, I learned from the best. Goodbye, Mother. I have no doubt that you'll land on your feet. For fear of breaking the cycle.
Well, you certainly did with your mother. I just wired Mr. Greevy a sizable sum, and he thanked us for giving him the role of his lifetime. Was it worth it? Staging their run-in on the cruise and orchestrating your mother's demise. Has the darkness finally been lifted?
Ask me tomorrow.
You know better than anyone how complicated the relationship between a mother and a daughter can be.
Even more than you realize. The corpse I passed off as my own was my mother.
Your mother did unspeakable things to you, Victoria. I thought you'd banished her from your life.
I did. And in the 8 years since, I tried never to give her a second thought. But the night after Amanda destroyed me, I received an unexpected call.
Victoria, I didn't expect you'd show.
Well, if I hadn't, you'd have thought yourself the bigger person. No, couldn't have that, could we?
I know you think I was a horrible mother. And then after you humiliated me that Thanksgiving, I bet you hoped I'd curl up and die.
I loved you, Mother. So much that I took the fall for the murder that you committed, hoping that one day you would love me back. And instead, when I was released to you, I found that lecherous man in our home waiting for me.
I didn't ask you to fight. I changed my name so there'd be no chance you could hurt me again. And imagine my surprise when I saw on television that girl that you forced to do the same thing. I heard about Daniel's passing. That Charlotte is in rehab again. I even heard about your bastard who abandoned you, just like you abandoned him. So now you tell me, Victoria, who was the better mother?
I must have inherited my heart from my father. You owe me the truth. Who was he?
Didn't you recognize him, Victoria? That lecherous man that you seduced into your bed.
You are a cruel, loathsome bitch who deserves to burn in hell.
Well, then, we'll continue this conversation there.
It was only in death that my mother could finally do something good for her daughter.